Hello and welcome to yet another edition of YES101's Visual Radio. For the Newsfirst team, I'm Nithmini De Silva.
Newsfirst headline.
Sajith deposits bond for presidential election. Prasanna backs president but says still with SLPP. In news overseas, scores missing as India's landslides kill 158. And from the Olympics, Simone Biles leads US gymnastics team to Olympic gold. The news in detail. Opposition leader Sajith Premadasa's faction deposited the bond required to contest the 2024 September presidential election earlier this morning at the election secretariat in Rajagiriya. Prominent political figures, including General Secretary of the Samagijana Balawegaya, Ranjit Maduma Bandara, MPs SM Marika and Mujibur Rahman, were present to make the deposit on behalf of the opposition leader. A total of 5 candidates have now fulfilled the financial requirement to participate in the presidential race. In more local news, Minister Prasanna Ranatunga has declared his support for President Ranil Wickremesinghe in the forthcoming presidential election. This decision was conveyed in a letter addressed to former President Mahinda Rajapaksa, emphasizing the critical juncture the nation has reached and the need for responsible leadership. Ranatunga expressed his sense of duty and responsibility as a patriotic citizen to prioritize the nation's well-being and the interests of party members. In other local news, a group including founder of the Sri Lanka Podujana Peramuna, Basil Rajapaksa, arrived at the SLPP office today. Newsfirst correspondent said national organizer of the SLPP, MP Namal Rajapaksa, was also at the office. A group of MPs visited the party office on several occasions. However, they refused to comment to media.
International news.
The death toll from the massive landslides that have hit the southern Indian state of Kerala has now crossed 158, with officials saying more than 220 people are still missing. Rescue workers say they are searching under collapsed roofs and debris of destroyed houses for possible survivors. Thick torrents of mud and water swept through the region early this morning, flattening homes and uprooting trees.
Sports news.
Simone Biles clinched her 5th Olympic gold medal as she made a triumphant return to the women's gymnastics team final at the Paris Games on Tuesday, reinforcing her status as one of the world's greatest athletes just 3 years after abruptly withdrawing from the same event at the Tokyo Games. Biles, the most decorated gymnast of all time, earned the United States their 4th Olympic gold in the women's team event, with dazzling performances on all 4 apparatus. And with that, we wrap up this edition of YES101's Visual Radio. For the Newsfirst team, I'm Nithmini De Silva.